Okay, just say, yeah, okay, see so art this time. Good, the video did bug out this time. Hello, guys and girls, my name is Yoshi1907. Welcome back to my 100% blind playthrough of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond for the Nintendo Switch 2, I forgot to say. This is my 200% playthrough, which you can now add another thing to the list, where we are going to get everything, and I actually mean everything now, because I did some research, and turns out there's something else we need to get as well. Yeah. Bit annoying, but it is what it is. Well, long story short though, in the last episode, we left off trying to get the mech parts required for 100%, but we discovered something very big about the same. If you want to really, truly complete the game, then there's actually yet another secret you have to get, and I'm just gonna say it right now. Those green energy crystals, well, apparently if you fill out the second bar, while it's not required for true 100%, it is required if you want to unlock absolutely everything. Yes, you actually unlock an extra content, which I will probably show you at the end of the game once we finish the final boss. And you only get that if you manage to get everything else that is available to you in the game. So if you cannot get that, then you cannot do anything. Alright, if I can't bomb this, then how in the heck do I get through here? I know this is the last mech part, but how in the heck do I get through there? Communication not available. Oh, great. Well, we'll try this one more time. We tried using this before. Okay, I see now. It doesn't require the power bomb, it just required the super missiles, which just so happened to be our last upgrade we got. Great. Alright, well, I guess that was a little annoying to get, but we're fine now. Alright, looks like we're going through here. This branches appears to be blocked. Can I not dismount it? Okay, there we go. Now we can scan this. And just a major blocked by a connet with this. Fuck, the debris could be moved with a strong impact. Just missiles, that's fine. What about this? Operation halted by circuit failure, it cannot be opened. Yeah, that's what I thought. We can't go that way. We have to go through this here tunnel way, which is gonna have one of our last upgrades. Okay, so weirdly enough, we don't need to do the scanning for 100%. Whoa. Okay, that does not count as... Oh, oh, hang on. We're close to this part. Alright. Oh, we need to go further on. What am I doing? Yeah, it's over here we need to go. This lava won't stop. What the heck? Oh, wait. I think this is where we have to use our power bomb, I imagine. Unless I'm missing something. How do you stop the lava flow then, if you can't use an ice beam there? Ice beam is usually how you stop that kind of thing, but if not, then I have no idea what to do for this upgrade. You'd think, oh, it's power bombs, so you want to use that, right? But where in the world do we use them at? It doesn't really seem to be doing anything. That sucks. What am I supposed to do there? Well, something I'm gonna immediately have to pause the video about. It could be, maybe when I pause the video, maybe that's when it got messed up. I don't know. It tells me that's what happened, unless... Oh. Oh, Fred, do we have to freeze it from the outside? You kidding me? We're gonna have to freeze it from the outside and then get it? Oh, I didn't even notice there was stuff we can get across from here. That was funny to try, but yeah, that wasn't gonna work. Yeah, okay, it looks like we have to freeze this. So for no apparent reason, they wanted to make this gate timed. For no good reason or another, that the only way forward is to use ice and then rely on a time gate to get through. I'm not the biggest fan of that, that's for sure. Okay, let's just get the mech part first, and then we can worry about that later. That doesn't seem to work at all. I'll figure it out later. Anyways, we're gonna run into this seemingly empty area. Scan this seemingly random map part that we're totally gonna get right now. Particle cannon attachment for the upper right arm of a Galactic Federation heavyweight golem. The cannon connection sockets are relatively undamaged, and a full restoration appears possible. Nope. Turns out this is one of our last bosses we're gonna have to do. Yep, we have to face another random, right? The Behemoth, and this is what our fight's gonna be dedicated to, by the way. Arthropod Morphology, Behemoth, the last, biology scan in the entire game. Yeah, there, I got it right. Giant arthropod with 8 legs, 4 independent eyes, and 3 mouths. Its entire body is covered in a mineralized skin layer that neutralizes all firearms. Attacks by rapidly shooting flaming projectiles its mouth using oscillation and ways to drive energies. Powerful air suction to pull enemies in. Only its eyes are vulnerable to damage. It lives in the cave of Magdra volcano. Its body is covered in layers of mineralized skin that neutralize all firearms, ball, but its 4 eyes, which are connected directly to its main direct enemies, which are vulnerable to damage when open. It's aggressive, territorial, and will attack anyone that gets too close, either by rushing towards them in an attempt to ram them, or through a variety of firearm attacks. These attacks are fueled by creating a flammable mixture of air and its own liquids, which it ignites by striking the ground to create a fiery rain or a series of firebombs that are expelled for its 3 mouths. So yeah, we now have everything here. This is a missable scan too, so make sure you guys get this if you're going for scan 100%, or you will not be able to get it. Alright. Because it's fire, that also means it should be weak to ice, right? We don't have a good... Oh. Actually, no. I found out a bit. It can be kind of hard to hit this thing. We might do a little bit better damage if we use this thunder shot. Remember that we got a super thunder shot from earlier? Yeah, we can use that against this guy. Okay, we got one of his eyes down. Okay, it's definitely doing a lot more damage than I want. I don't really see any point of using anything else, it seems. I did kind of cheat a little bit at this fight, but also I kind of know by now that our Thunder Beam is by far our most powerful attack. So yeah, we very much just use that and down it goes. No problem. Alright. Seemed scary at first when I remember. This game's real tricky and they can still do a lot of damage, but in reality, but it's actually pretty easy to avoid. Wreckage from the Galactic Federation UTL Research Center on Planet Tamar brought here when the Lemorin teleporter went out of control. Alright. Well, now if we wanted to, we could beat the game, but we still need to go and grab the other items, so I think now we want to focus on going towards Voltforge, while at the same time also trying to get those crystals for the part. I don't know what to go for first. I think probably items first would be the safest play. We get all the items, which would make exploring stuff easier, and then from there we could just get other stuff done. Okay, we'll take the shortcut back now. We were a little worried before, but now we can easily take that, no problem. That's weird. We have to go through here. Oh, we can open this gate. We just have to do it from the other side. Which then allows us to get in here. Oh! That was the secret the whole time. We had to go back there? All just to turn off the lava flow briefly? Well, vials still can't be summoned. Okay, it looks like our only option is going back the way we came. Okay, well, we made it back. I knew something was off. That was the whole puzzle along. We just had to go back through there to then go back through here again. That's the only way we could have turned off this lava flow otherwise. So now we can go and get our last upgrade from here. Which should now be our last hit power bomb now, because we usually only go up to 8. At least that's what happened in the last game. Why is everything shaky? This can't be good. Trying to remember what my jump button is. I don't want to press because I know it's gonna... There we go. I think I just spammed the spring ball quite a bit already, and yet now I forgot about it again. A little weird if you ask me. But oh well, not like that matters. We got our final leg part, which means technically if we wanted to, we could beat the game now. But we're gonna wait to trigger that cutscene a little later, because we still have energy crystals to collect and all sorts of nonsense to get. And we need to get our last upgrade at Voltforge. I think there's only one way to consistently get this done now, and that is going around, checking all the virals for all the stuff, and getting all the other shenanigans. I feel like this will take way too long, though, so if I get a chance, I'll probably just check for it off camera. I don't know what to do. I will say, so I might try to get all the stuff I need off camera if possible. Is the only way to know if you've gotten all the crystals is if you see the icon fully filled up a second time. So there's like twice as much as you need. If we were doing a traditional 100%, we could actually end it here, but I'm sure a lot of guys probably want to also see what the extra content is about. So I guess for you guys, maybe I will do that. Already got this far, so may as well keep going, if you know what I mean. The game already at least has an in-game tracker, so we keep following this, eventually there will be nothing to track because we will have gotten all the green energy crystals. And now we've gotten every last mech part too, so now we can beat the game if we want. What I find also very annoying is you can boost so fast in the other game. Yeah, it doesn't matter when these big doofuses show up. They just hunt you down anyway. It's ridiculous. They're so good at stalking us. It's kind of annoying, honestly. Even more annoying when they just keep dodging tanks every 5 minutes. Alright. Yeah, I get it. Hang on, we're not ready to go yet. So I assume when we do this, this is going to be literally the point of no return. If I was doing a traditional 100%, we'd probably stop after grabbing the suit and nothing else. Wow, how was that close? No. Still quite a ways away, actually. I will say I'm going to go for every individual part of every single crystal, or I mean getting every single green energy crystal. Seems like a tall order. But I already did a lot of tricky stuff on this game. Don't say why I can't see why I can't also add getting green energy crystals to the list too. This is like really right next to the barrier too. We're so close right now. Oh, more of these doofus. Actually, I have a better idea. I'm just gonna power bomb. You probably will come near me and then you'll just get destroyed. Yeah, okay, now I can just beam my way out of here like nothing happened. Ha! You did not see that coming at all. And I was not here, you were not here, and now we can forget this interaction ever happened. Trust me on that one. Alright. Sorry by the way if I said something confusing at the start, but yeah, OBS did freeze the last video I was doing. I don't know why, but it started doing it a lot more recently. Before the loop, it was not doing it at all, and now all of a sudden it's doing it more heavily now that I have this new computer, and I don't like that. I kind of want OBS to just chillax and do good stuff and not mess up like several times, because it's kind of annoying, you know, right? And they keep doing that. Okay, well, the only other place I can see getting is getting as close to the barrier as I can without actually charging into it, so I guess this is our next best place to hunt these green energy crystals. So it is annoying that you do have to collect a good amount of these, which seems tedious at first when you realize you already have to do a lot of movement around this game as well, so you're supposed to just grab as many of these as you can while you're charging around. I think I see more. Well, now that we know a bit more about this, we're kind of making out a bit and starting to charge pretty much everywhere, even spots we haven't probably been yet. So the idea is we want to try and get all of the crystals if we can. I found out there's a secret, extra locked in the extras menu if you get all of them. I'd sure like to discover that together. Won't you guys agree? Though it's pretty tedious to grab all of them, I'll say. Makes the most sense to just as fast as we can for the map and hit the crystals as they come up. If this map didn't even exist, though, it would probably be even harder to grab them all. But with this map, it's much more easier to at least figure out where they are. I'm not going to even check it until I'm pretty much done. Basically, I'm just using the map, tracking where the green energy crystals are based off of that, and then just kind of going through each one by one until we grab them all. Okay, there's some over here. Some of them are very little, too, because we missed, like, what, a tiny part of them at some point. More of these duos again. The only annoying part of this whole area is having to keep fighting them constantly as we go around randomly. It seems random when they show up, too, which is annoying. Yeah. If you're just looking to do a normal pistol speed run, unfortunately you won't be able to get much upgrades early until you get the power bomb. But if you're fast and efficient with your routing, it is definitely possible to probably grow the memory food all the way up at least without even using the bombs. Even though they are a big portion of the total, you don't need to use the power bomb to be able to get the 100%. Or so I'm trying to say. So yeah, other than that, we're just kind of going around grabbing these as we see them. I did mention we might want to get all the green energy crystals anyways, and now that we've started already, we may as well not stop now. You know, it'd be probably a bit easier to just briefly get off and use your missiles to grab stuff if we happen to miss any. Okay, there's still a good chance we might have missed some. Because remember, Volt Forge also... We still need to go to Voforge, so let's head there next. Let's see if we can find any on the way. Now that the tracker map is empty, it means we're getting very close to 100%. But, of course, there's still a long ways off before we actually get all the green energy crystals. As you can see, we still have quite a bit now on the map. Slowly but surely appearing. Annoyingly enough, like one of the other Nintendo games we played, the game doesn't tell you which ones you've gotten directly via the map. You have to just kind of to grab as much as possible. Okay, that little part counted. Good. So my idea with this, by the way, if you're wondering, is to just keep going around until my map is completely cleared of energy crystals on the radar. Until that's all done, I'm not stopping collecting them. I know it sounds a little overwhelming to say at first, but believe me, that's what we're trying to do. If it weren't for this boost you it could probably take even longer to do, honestly. I think my only way I know how to be efficient with routing is just basically trying to focus on one quarter at a time and then move to the next one afterwards. I hope if I can actually barge into this thing properly. Keep finding these birds instead of the other stuff we've been trying to look for. Like green energy crystals, you know, or am I right? What I meant by efficient map setup, I mean basically just making sure you go for whatever crystals happen to be the closest first. Clear them out right away, and then you can move on to the next as you go in. Knowing how to do this efficient moving is probably going to be very important, especially if you do actually plan to get literally every single crystal like I am. And remember, we'll also have to go back to Furry Green too once we're done with this. I think I want to clear these ones out next, because remember, we're still trying to get to Voltforge too. Before the end, hopefully we will have at least gotten 100% items done, which means we can definitely enter the end game if we choose, but yeah. I did say this was naturally 100% logbook set because I didn't know if I would get scanned logbook entries or not. I just kind of assumed I would. Not much else to really say to that otherwise. Oh, I just realized this is not in the right corner yet. We're going here anyways, because sweet crystals here, so I'm going for it. What else can I say? Until these are cleared from the map, I won't stop going for them. Yeah, there's still a good portion of them here. We did try to save as much time as we can, of course. Alright, these annoying turds again. They just never stop coming, man. If this whole nation did get destroyed a while ago, then someone tell me why there's still these random running around that feel like they're own the place or something like that. Okay, this is the next furthest away, but it's also closest to Voltforge, so we'll get these next. We'll have to go back to Voltforge anyway. May as well do that now. If you're wondering, yes, we need the power bombs or super missiles to access some of the stuff over in Voltforge, which is why we could never clear it in one go. Meaning Voltforge is kind of an annoying area as a result, because we had to come back to it once, not twice, not thrice, but like at least 4 times or so, or even more, just to get all the stuff we need. And where in the world? Okay. I'll just missile that one. One item. Yes. And yes, every little bit of crystal counts, you see. Okay, good. That's done now. Haven't been here in gosh who knows how long. Okay, we're not stopped from entering this area, which is good news indeed. Because of the way I'm doing this, I'll probably end up having to save in the middle of nowhere again, like we did the last time we initially found the save point here. I like how this move could just at least knock them down. Looks mimkin, honestly. Okay, this will be really awkward to check initially, so we'll start by checking this initial tower first, so we can see exactly where we have to go. Okay, well, looks like we do have to go down the first tower, so we'll go for that first. After we save the game, of course. We did take quite a bit of damage in the last boss battle, and I'd rather we actually heal up than keep this. Let's just say I'm still sort of newish to Metroid, so whenever I can, I always try to heal up fully when I can. And that doesn't mean I'll go back to save now that I took damage there, obviously, not at all. I just said that I would try to keep myself mostly fully healed if I can. But yeah, if you're wondering, yes, we need a specific drop item, but we can only find it down here. And I do like that because of how long these areas are. They have a unique fast teleporter just to take you straight down here. And it's all because we need to have it. I think the only annoying about this part is the Cybot doofuses we encounter, I will say. Out of all the enemies I fought, the Cybot doofuses are what I think are the most annoying. They're just super tanky for no good reason. I bet if we're on easy, they would way faster. The game does have an easy mode, though. Oh, to be fair, if you're struggling. So if you guys ever feel like this game is too hard, don't be afraid to just put it on easy. But of course, I've played a lot enough Metroid games to at least have a basic grasp of that and more. So obviously, when I can, I will try to grab it. Okay, I assume this is where we need to go. Or no, we have to go up one of these towers somehow. Oh yeah, there's like a spider ball path we can see clearly up there. I can see it now. Okay, this is kind of annoying. I think I would have to do this part again. I guess I do. Wait, this isn't a trick? Then... Wait, where are we even? And where do we go from here? Oh, we missed the exit. I see now. We went too fast, so we'll have to do that again, but much, much slower, so we can catch when the spider ball track is. Oh, we can see it now. Ah, here we go. Very deceptively hidden secret, I will admit. Oh, we can climb on this wall. Wah! My goodness. I see, it's a weight puzzle. You have to get to safe spots and not get hit here. Okay, we did all that. And it's just a trap this whole time. Oh, let's fall down and now go back, but go the other way instead. What a deceptive trick. You go through all that only to find out, turns out that's the only way you can go. Oh, wait. I forgot we could do transfers using the freaking ball thing or whatever. I get how you're supposed to do it now. Yeah, you transfer the other thing, doy, and then you get it from there. Alright, well that's one expansion acquired. Couple more to go. Pretty soon we'll be at 100% item completion once we get through that. And this should take us out of here. Good. Now we just need to check and make sure we are not missing anything else from this tower. Then I'll have to look for the other ones since we actually get out of here first, that is. Honestly, now that I look at it now, I like the teleport parts being in Volt Forge. It would take forever to navigate otherwise, but the fact that you could just jump down to a later section means it'll have to be faster than just traversing through the whole thing every time. Wait these guys to get out of the way. So we're actually going through here. Those enemies could get in the way if we're not careful. Oh. There I go, pressing the power bomb button instead of the stream ball button. What can I say? I'm still a little bit rusty, even though I just came back. I will say though, within this next week, you can expect the 100% part to at least be completed. And I'm pretty sure we'll be beating this game soon anyway. So yeah, we're nearly at the end, boys. I'm curious, how close am I to the crystal completion? Whoa! Okay, that went up a lot. I have only just a little bit to go. Okay, we actually chewed through more than that than I expected. Alright. If I have to pause this video to make sure that that happens, I'll do that. Believe me, I will do that. I want to make sure I get all the green energy crystals. I've been very meticulously planning getting all of those. Even if I have to search through Phyros' Soul Valley for a whole bunch of time, I will make sure I grab that. And I also been making sure I grab them all in my places I've been to. So if I forgot something, then I'll have to search the shrines next, probably. Only other way we can get the crystals. Okay. Where's the light? There we go. This is the second tower. It also has something annoying me enough. Unfortunately, a good majority of the towers do have something. Well, that means we want the thing that takes us to Tower 2 then. Tower 1, Tower 2. Yeah, okay. Just confirming that's where we want to go. Let's use a booster off the bat so we go faster. Oh, wait, there's also another spot back here I saw. I don't know why, but I want to get that first. So let's go backwards just to grab that real quick. Then the only thing left is at Tower 2, right? And then we got everything here. So I guess I wasn't somewhat lying. We will complete the 100% portion items of this part of the game. How do we get up here? I'm gonna try something real quick. Oh! Okay. Just blew that part open. Oh, there's a switch thing, actually. Hang on, we need to probably use the control beam. Ah, here we go. Big final maze to get one of our expansions. Wait, we could have gotten this a lot earlier. I did not know about it. Very deceptive missile location. I assume we just jump up to this if we can actually get it. That's a much tighter jump than I expected. Alright, well that's max missile capacity. Looks like we still need a lot more shot capacity though. I wonder what that will stop at, I wonder. Oh, we are so close. Look at 99%. We're nearing the end now, boys and girls. We'll be done with this 100% soon. I can feel it. At least this part. We're still obviously gonna go back and get all the green energy crystals, but once that's done, we are done. We're good. We actually got a good amount of crystals. Since I've played this game quite a bit, it's safe to say I kind of know a lot of the routes behind it now. Hang on. Get me through this area so I can take a cheat teleporter down, unless... Oh, is there not one here? Or... Well, then why is it not here? Unless... Oh, it's... Oh, it's not used yet. Oh, great. Oh, great. It looks like we're gonna have to go down this whole place again. The long way. Instead of going up the short way, we have to go up the long way. Or rather, go down the long way. Goodness me. Oh, come on. I just want to hit the door. Come on, aim. How hard is it to hit a freaking door? I bumped like several times. You think I would be able to open the door by now. As you might have noticed, yes, there's a specific reason why I have to go for this area fast, because in this area, this is where we first fought the Cybot doofuses, which means there is a ton of them that just keep attacking and are super annoying. The way we're going to get through this is use boost ball charges to get through it as fast as we can. Okay, we should be almost at the end now. Nearly. Yeah, we just have one more thing to get at the back end. Been annoying we had to save this to last due to what happened, but whatever. Okay, we got a little bit of energy back, but not as much as I would have liked. I guess you can call them Cybot beanies if you want, because they are some of probably my least favorite enemies in the game. They just are super tanky and do a lot of damage. Did they really have to make them that aggressive, honestly? I feel like it's necessary, but we wouldn't have a challenging game otherwise. Okay. This way. This is where we need to be. Oh, also, we have our electric beam, so I don't see why we can't just be using that against them. Okay, that one's not bothering us, so we'll just ignore him. Did we maybe grab this and just forget we grabbed it? I have no idea. Oh, what the? Oh, there's something here. What the heck? You didn't tell me there was gonna be a random platforms I have to spawn in the middle of nowhere. So we have to do this from the edge. Oh, this is the spot we already used. Yep. Scoutbot down. Unable to respond. I see. That was weird, honestly. I know you had to pull those things into existence. Ugh. Weird area. Kind of tense for the last upgrade, I'm not gonna lie. No wonder why it didn't work. We had to go over here first to get the unlock grade, rather. Alright, just break that thing open, and we get our last shot expansion. Why did it have to freeze on 5:30, honestly? It's a little bit odd. Oh, it might not even be... No, never mind. So if about 15 hours, just shy of 60 hours, we have now officially gotten 100%. Definitely one of the longer Metroid games I've played, but still pretty fun. So we've technically accomplished our normal goal now, so we can go back and fight the final boss if we want, but... Again, for reasons I already mentioned, we're gonna go in and have that. A little bit annoying that they don't give you this teleporter until later. But, oh well. We have it unlocked now, so we can go down here whenever you want. Just kind of wish I had access to it sooner. But no, we had to get the Psychic Spider Ball first. We'll just ignore this. Go back here like we did before. Make sure I'm going to the right tower. 1, yes, that's where we need to be. We need to be at Tower 1 for our last setup, so that means we don't have anything else here. But yeah, other than that, we got everything in the game. Are you guys excited? We finally hit 100% completion. Major part we were going for in this playthrough, we now hit. If this was just normal 100%, we wouldn't have gone for all those scans, and we probably would have stopped there, even if we gotten, like, the scans, because pretty soon we're done with that, too, like, once we get the 2 scans, so I guess technically, yeah, we could beat the game now, but because we added in the extra energy crystals, we need to figure out what that is all about, so of course that means getting all the crystals, too. Annoying, but something we'll have to deal with. I hope this guide ends up being very helpful if people are having troubles getting all the crystals, I'll say. But yes, there is something you actually do get for energy crystals, so we can't technically really say it's truly 100% unless we get that done. Also, I forgot to mention, the ending also changes if you don't go to memory food, so by getting this, we've actually unlocked a better ending for us, which is good to know. We were going to go for 100% anyway, so in a way, this can also be technically considered the 100% ending, since I believe this is required for a traditional 100% item collection anyway. So yeah, other than that, we got everything. A little bit awkward that we had to go back through a lot of stuff and also go back to Vote Forge again, but that's Metroid in a nut. Prime and Metroid in a nutshell. Just lots of repeated stuff to do. As for the other green energy crystals, if I've forgotten some, I have no idea. Yeah, I know, Mackenzie. Don't rush me. I have all day, you know. Whoa. Okay, that was weird. No, okay, not even close. Alright, we're missing a few stuff. It's hard to know what you miss, honestly. I'm not sure if I'm going to focus on all the crystals or not, because it does take a really long time to check. I think my idea about it was just go around the map. If I see crystals nearby, I'm just going to grab them as I appear. The idea is to get the map so that that thing you see the middle part on the oh jeez, I cannot speak. Whatever, the scanner on the left side of the map, I want that to be blank. Only then will we know that we've truly 100% of the game. To then, you can't really say it's 100% now, right? Huh. I think you'll agree with me. There's a good chance we might have missed some crystals in a shrine if we did miss them there. Oh, by the way, I kind of lied. I feel like we should go back for the crystals. You guys could always just tell me what you get for getting all the crystals. That will, of course, be what the reward we get, like, if we fill up the bar a second time, by the way. Like, getting all the crystals, absolutely all of them. So the only problem now is now I've grabbed all of them, it's kind of hard to figure out where to go for them. Oh my gosh, shut up, Mackenzie. This is the annoying part of the game when you're just trying to found when the kids keeps interrupting you every 3 minutes or so. It's so annoying. I know where to go, Fancy. I'm just searching for energy crystals. Is that too hard to ask? Alright, we'll go and probably finish the game, but I don't know what I'll do otherwise. As far as I'm concerned, we got 100%. I never did say this would be a true 200% completion. As for missing mass crystals, probably in front of base camp or somewhere else. I have no clue otherwise. I just wish there was a way to check where they are. Imagine if somebody actually had to go across the map and explore for all the crystals they missed. Do not know, but yeah. As far as I'm aware, though, yeah, all it unlocks is an extra, which I'm not really gonna consider part of 100%, honestly. Since we only want 100% items, I think we should just leave it at that, because we have other games we need to complete as well. I just figured if I can clear as much of the map as, I'll at least feel like I accomplished something, and we could always fall back to this save to get it off. Who knows? Until then, though, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which will now be the finale of the game, I guess. It's not to go for the crystals after all. We'll be doing that stuff. Oh well, looks like the crystals will be left at what you see now, but yeah, it is what it is. We have all the mech repairs done though, so now we can access the final boss. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.